Can you see the screen, Zarina? If you can confirm me, please.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let's start. So that day we were discussing about the appreciation and depreciation of a currency, and we have also calculated that. So the effect of appreciation and depreciation of a currency, so it's very simple. Like suppose $1 is equal to 75 is the spot rate. $1 is equal to 80. That means the dollar has appreciated and the rupee has depreciated. Okay. When dollar appreciates and rupee depreciates, what happens? The exports in terms of rupee would be cheaper for American customers. Okay. That means exports would be cheaper from India and we could export more. Our goods will be having more demand in American market. Like vice versa, if $1 has gone to 60, that means the rupee has appreciated. Okay. And dollar has depreciated. That means the exports from India would be costlier to US. But rather, like in this case, the exports were cheaper from India. Okay. Indian exports were cheaper for US people. So we could export more, and for them the imports are good, isn't it? Okay, they would like to import more Indian goods, but we don't want the US goods here because US goods are costly. In the same way, if rupee has appreciated, Indian exports become costlier in United States, so they don't want to import goods from us. Rather, the US goods would be like imported more to India because the US dollar is depreciating, correct? So the currency which depreciates, exports would be more, and the currency which appreciates for them, imports would be cheaper. For example, if US dollar appreciates, Indian imports would be cheaper to US. If US dollar depreciates, US exports would be more cheaper to India. Okay. So the currency which is depreciating, the export more, the currency which is appreciating, the import more. Okay. The same thing is given here. You can go through this concept. Now currency exchange rate listing. So this is the list they have given to us, and this is the standard actually. So in any exchange rate code, which currency has the value of 1 unit depends upon the countries involved. Exchanges follow a specific convention in providing codes. That means if you want to buy €1, one Great Britain pound, one Australian dollar, one New Zealand dollar, one US dollar, by paying your own country's currency, the code would be given to you. Convention governs the order in which any pair of currencies is listed. So this is the pair. The order is fixed and does not change. So first comes euro, then GBP, then Australian dollar, then New Zealand, then US. So GBP, you can see that abbreviation. I don't want to explain that. So whenever the exchange rate for any two currencies is listed on an exchange, the listing follows the order above. For example, if exchange rate is between the euro and the US dollar, it will be listed as euro for $1. Okay, how many euros you are paying for $1, or how many dollars you need to pay for €1? That's okay. So if the exchange rate is between Australian dollar and New Zealand, then it will be Australian dollar to New Zealand. So first this would come. First this would come when compared to this. When we take this to this would come first. Okay. So the currency listed first is the base currency and has the value of 1. See, as per the CMA books, they are pretty clear that if I take euro to US dollar, see, I can show you other books whereby they have a different notion. Like for example, if you want to go and take a quote for India for $1 in Indian currency terms, they'll say 75 rupee for $1. So like, but thing is, in this CMA book, they have a different notion. So we'll go as per the book. What they say here is the country listed first. So this is the base currency and has the value of 1. So €1, 1 point some dollars, like that it goes. Okay. So you can see here, euro to US dollar. So last, like for €1, you have to shell out 1.36189 US dollars, high and low. So this can be the highest value on the lowest value. Okay. So they have given the change. So change you can calculate. So like, just a second. So let's see the difference here. So 1.36573 minus 1.35961. So the highest and the lowest. It can take the highest and it's the lowest value. So let's see what they're saying here. In the quote for euro and US dollar, the euro is the base currency because it is given first in the pair. And this is the quote currency. That means to buy €1, you have to pay how many dollars? So the quote goes in this way. €1 will buy this much US dollars. So this much US dollars is equal to buy €1. Okay. In the US, that is direct quote. That means if you want to buy this, and you have to pay this, and the person in US can buy this much for this much. To find out how many euros you like $1 will buy, so indirect quote, you have to take 1 by 1.36189. you can get the answer for that. Like, it's very simple now. So like, let's say direct quote 1.36189, €1 is equal to this many dollars. So $1 is €1 divided by this, you'll get in terms of dollar 1 by 1.36189, 0.7342. So these many euros would buy $1. Okay. A person in Europe can buy $1 for this many euros. That's all right. Just a second. There is this change given here. I did not mention anything about this change. Let me see. So in the quote for US dollar for Japanese yen, so $1, how many yen? That is this is the base currency. This is the currency, quote currency, and you have to pay this much yens for $1, or then you can do that like for how many dollars for 1 yen. So indirect quote. Okay. So you can check this out, Zarina, then I'll move forward.
निकल गया पूरा करके निकल गया पैसे ज्यादा नहीं दिए हम और दूसरा क्या है कि दूसरा जना आके करा कल चिपिंग वो तो उससे क्या करे वो आदमी मार्किंग करा वो एसी वाला
अरे तुम्हारे को एक सेकंड ठहरो,
एसी वाला मार्क करा
एक सेकंड
सही करवाए वो अंकल।
कौन बोला तुम्हारे को करने के लिए? वो बिना पूछे मैं पहले बोला नहीं कराना उसके अंदर में। Yeah. Hello, Zarina, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, Zarina? Yes.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, yes.
So this is the
The
way.
screen is
Remember
also
that
not
when
visible.
current. Hello?
Hello. Screen is not visible.
Okay. Now can you see the screen? Hello? Can you see the screen now, Zarina?
No, sir.
No.
I'll rejoin one.